Hope you guys enjoy part 2, females 2. Hope this tutorial you guys help you. I'll try to push more content soon. Give this like a thumbs up. See you guys in the next one. If you guys can't find nowhere to live, or you're just struggling, you keep on dying, you can go to these safe zones right here. I'm at a safe zone. What you can do in these safe zones, you want to get shot at or hurt at. I'm going to show you where all the safe zones are, but it's different in each map. I have a safe zone over here. If you see these shopping carts right here, that's a safe zone. This is another safe zone. Go down here. The fishing village is a good safe zone. If you see these shopping carts over here, right, these are not safe zone. These is other players put their stuff there, and right now they're all out of stock right now. Those other players put stuff there. Hey, if you give me 300 sulfur, I'll give you a gun, and basically it's a vending machine. Over here, this is also a fishing village. You can see. This is not a fishing. Those are other people. And then you got another fishing village right here. Now, what you guys could do in the safe zone, you're safe. No animals or players can't hurt you or harm you here. Or the sand turrets around here, or the bodyguards inside. If I can find an entrance. And pigs can't hurt you here. They can't do anything to you. And if you have your rock on you, it's only 3 type of weapons is allowed in here. A rock, a torch, and a paddle. You're pretty safe hitting materials. As long as you don't hit the guards, turns, you will be fine. You can break rocks here. You can break barrels here. You'll be perfectly fine here. Just whatever you do, follow one rule: do not hurt anyone, or you won't get shot at. If you come over here, there we go. It is a bodysuit guy. It will shoot you if you're trying to do anything wrong. Once you enter in the safe zones, you're gonna have a little warning sign. Make sure to disarm yourself right away. And I almost got shot at if I didn't disarm myself. But use a torch. Use anything you gotta use, because basically these things will shoot you if you don't disarm yourself. Even if you try to hover to a weapon, it's not gonna happen, and you're just not gonna have a good time, and you will get shot at, and you just die. If you die inside the safe zone, you don't have to worry, because you guys will able to pick up your loot back up, and nobody cannot steal. I finally made it to one of these safe zones. The only 2 safe zones has recycle bins. It's here. Can't really see the name. I apologize. Or here. The fishing village does not have a recycling bin. Don't even bother going there. Now, what you can do with the recycle bin is, you know, the stuff you've been collecting from barrels, or just remember, everything has a use in the game, but really early on, what I like to do, and I don't care, and to start recycling things. I'll make a video later on what good stuff to cycle, what not to cycle, and scrap is like money in this game. I'll explain scrap here in a minute. Now, you can cycle stuff, get materials, and a lot of good things in here. Before you go on the workbench and scrap things, make sure you crouch down like this. People don't push you out and steal your stuff. Or if you feel unsafe, you can just jump on top of it, crouch, and do this. You will not get or pulling in, but you can basically scrap stuff, and there we go. You won't get pushed out because there's some thieves. One crafting bench you will see in the safe zone, and this is the actually only safe zone has a level 1 crafting bench, and that's it. None of these safe zones, this doesn't have a crafting bench. That is a negative, but it does has a blueprint table here. That's it. Same thing with the fishing village, is no blueprint table or crafting bench or recycling bench. Basically, what you could do in the crafting bench 1, if you have scrap on you, you could learn the weapon blueprints of this, or you go to weapon blueprint table and you can skip over this, but you do require the weapon in order to learn the blueprint. You're gonna need scrap. See, this is 125 scrap. If I want to gun on the floor, I pick it up, I go to the blueprint table, give 125 scrap, and I just skip over things. And weapon blueprint table is very important finding stuff. See, I want to learn this. Now I could craft this. I need 50 metal and 1 pipe. I could go ahead and actually craft this. I'll actually show you guys. if I go to, I think it's in tools. Yes, it's in tools. It's gonna take me 29 seconds. I can craft this. Basically, I can break trees, rocks, or foundations, or breaking stuff. These are really good, useful early on. If you get a chance to make one. This will actually help you from PvP or farming stuff, but I do not really recommend farming stuff with it. I more recommend breaking buildings down with it, or people bases if you think about raiding them. Now over here, if you make it to a blueprint table, and a blueprint table is really important if you like to skip things or in the crafting bench. What you gotta do is, if you want to learn something, I really don't have any guns or weapons to put in here in order to learn something. But basically, when you make the blueprint, you can read it, like bullets, guns. You can learn the weapons, the various weapons, if it's breaking or not. See, mine is fully good. I don't even need to repair it. But you go over and repair things, and once you repair it, you're gonna have a little red mark, and it's slowly gonna start breaking down many times you repair it. And it's gonna get to the point you can't repair it anymore, and you just have to craft in day one. But you can repair things if it's absolutely necessary, like your gun and stuff, and you're gonna need that. The only place have the repair bench. No fishing village doesn't have it. This doesn't even have it. You could find this is literally the only place you could find a repair bench. Over here, once you in the safe zone and you're chilling, if you're thirsty, you could go over here. But this is the only place actually drinkable water is free. You go ahead and drink here. It's actually pretty full. And you go over here. But most of the time, people will use water bottles to refill them up, hitting square, or you can donate water. Or if you need to cook some food, it's a little cooking place over here. You want to hit square on the food item you want to cook, or like you found, and all that. But this is what it looks like when you're cooking. Add eggs out of it. You want to hit circle, square, and make sure other people cannot look in it but you. But whatever you do, because people could jump top of your head and they could just There's thieves in this game, and you're gonna have to be careful. But that's the stuff how to cook food, and your food could be well done. Once it is finished cooking, make sure you take it out. You don't want to leave it or you have burnt. The second place, this is where you guys could go gamble and stuff. And you can also, this is where you could kind of farm scrap a little bit. You could have to spend the wheel for kind of gambling to get more stuff. But over here, second trader place, over here, you get some stuff from him. If you go ahead and start to take off over here, you can make a little trading offer. This is the only place you could trade at. The one guy over there, you guys put it in, you guys have to hit the button, and you can initiate trading. Once you guys do that, hitting R2 trading, or I think it's R2 something, or I don't know what it is for Xbox. But if you go over here, what I like to go to, you could sell your metal, fuel, you get scrap from them. Very useful. If you guys go ahead and take a down road over here, don't do what I did there, 360, wasted my time. You can also find another buyer right here. You know, for, you know, dirty cloth for like 10 scrap, not bad. If you're farming for cloth, not bad for you. If you go over here, pistols, guns, this is where I usually buy a shotgun and turn it to a weapon blueprint, because if I don't have a level 3 workbench. If you go over here, boom. Not a workbench, I mean blueprint table. And last little place over here, you start to take off in this corner, go down here. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump off over here. So be careful, it is fall damage. You'll take, depends how much you fall. You bleed out like for a split second and you stop bleeding. Up here. And this is the gambling place. You guys sit down. Well, I don't have any scrap on me. If you go over here, and you can place whatever you want to place. If you split the scrap and place 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 here, you put it in here, it's gonna spin. Basically, if I landed 1, I get double 2 scrap. I get 3, I get third the 3 scrap. If I get 5, I get triple the scrap. You know, if I get 10, I get double. Basically, each number is as double as it. Like 5 times, 20 times. 20 times is the best, and you gotta be extremely lucky with that. Over here is a little scrapping place, and this is the second safe zone. Find a way to get in the fishing village, you need to get safe. It's the same thing with the other 2 villages. Very safe, very good, but it's not really a lot of stuff here. You can buy some scuba dive gear, blueprints, buy some boats. Over here, buy some scuba dive gear, and what you can do with the scuba dive gear, you can go fishing for loot. It is no sharks in the game. You won't get eaten, but it is baby sharks in the game. Over here, you have some fish you could trade in for scrap, and yeah, that is. Thank you guys. And this is how you get to the fishing village. You're safe here. It's basically the same rules. Type of barrels you're going to find. This type of barrel is basically regular. You can find weapon blueprints, common weapon blueprints. You can find all type of stuff, clothes. See, I found a blueprint. You want to hit triangle on the blueprint, and there you go. Now you know how to make it. 2 boxes, very useful. You can find clothes, weapons, and stuff in 2 boxes. Hold square to grab all. These will give you a little bit more better loot. The blue barrels. If you go over here, it's a little toolbox. You can also get weapons, good materials off of them, holding square, or you just want to hover over it with your thing and press square on that. Trying to find out how to put clothes on quickly. If it's on the ground or you have in your inventory, hit triangle. Or if it's on the ground and you need gloves or any type of clothing, hit triangle or Y. Triangle or Y. These are red barrels. These will give you oil and low fuel oil. Is mainly give you oil. Some maybe if you get lucky, you could probably find some weapon parts on them. But they mainly give you oil, and those are 3 different type of barrels. Over here, these are food boxes. You can always find food on these. This is what they look like. You see? These boxes contain mainly weapons. If you get lucky, you can find mainly clothes off of them from my experience. Or military boxes, you can always find these. And if you get lucky enough, if you're in the right area, you can find a gun in them. Here, if you need low fuel oil, because you're going to need this later on. If you do, I recommend you guys keeping these. But if you need low fuel, and if you're just struggling, or you don't have any animal fat, I'll teach you guys how to hunt here soon. And what you need animal fat in order to make low grade fuel. But if you can't find any animals, you go over here. Remember those red barrels have been breaking. You go ahead and cook it, and this will give you low grade feed. I usually only burn these if I can't find any animals to kill, or it's just too toxic. Now I got some low grade fuel, and this is the only place to get some fuel, and this is the only place we'll give it to you. You won't get it from here. You won't get it from here. Basically, fishing village you're just not gonna get it. This is the only place in the map you can get it. It is here. Like I said, different map, different size, different location. I don't know what it is, but this game is so beautiful, guys. I know this is not roast, but I hope you guys liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe.